Hey, what's going on, guys? Stormwind253, welcome back to another video, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you my 4 favorite legends in Apex. The only reason why I'm going to be doing Apex for a video, or 2 or 5, is because Call of Duty is just really, really dry. Like, this is maybe sometime this week we'll get a new update, but that's about it. And Rainbow Six is just boring. So the first legend I'm going to be showing you is Bloodhound. He is a technical, like tracking character that his tactical can go ahead and ping up to somewhere around 60, 70, maybe 80 meters, and can ping enemies for a good amount of time, really. And when you do it, your screen kind of turns gray, so you could see the orange outline of the players you have scanned. You could even see if they're moving. This is really useful when, like, let's say you're in a fight and you start shooting at somebody, and then all of a sudden they run away. Bloodhound will be beautiful because then you know exactly where they are running at for a short period of time. I'll show off his passive and ultimate later because I couldn't get proper gameplay for those. But now we have Octane. Octane is just a really fast character, is all he is. His tactical makes it so that he can go ahead and, like, he goes ahead and just essentially puts drugs into himself, and he goes substantially faster. As you guys can clearly see in this gameplay, you go real fast with his stim in. And also his passive ability, as you can see in my health bar, because every time you use the stim, you like lose health. So to make up for that, his passive ability, which is like his third ability, he is able to heal, but it is a very slow heal. The only other legend that really does something similar to this would be Wattson. And all she does is regain shield after a while. That's all Wattson really does. But honestly, Octane, if used right, is a really good character. Me personally, I like Octane. Just playing solo, sometimes playing with friends if they want me to go Octane. His ultimate is the jump pad, which when you jump on it and you press A, or whatever your jumping button is, whether that's A space X, you get a second jump, and I think you can jump almost, I think it's like 80-ish meters actually, I am not quite sure. But I mean, you get to jump a very substantial ways away. It's usually used for quick getaways. Like, this is why I say Bloodhound is useful, because you can just scan the Octane and know exactly where they are going. So it's really, really useful, and I really enjoy Octane. My third legend here will be Revenant. Now, Revenant is more of a anti-legend, I guess. So first we're going to start off with this passive. Pretty basic. When you crouch, you move a lot faster. So, like, let's say you need to heal up, but you also want to stay low so you don't get spotted by enemies. That's perfect. You can just crouch, start healing, and you go a little faster to try to get away from the enemies. And also, you get to climb up places higher. This was not a great representation of it, but you're able to go up like 2-ish walls up instead of the normal 1.5 wall that normal legends do. And also, at the end of the video, I'll go ahead and show his, look, I'm going to give you a little clip that I had earlier, but his tactical, what it does, it essentially makes it so then for 10 seconds, they can, the people that you shoot your tactical at cannot use their, ultimate or tactical abilities for 10 seconds. So, like, let's say you have a Wraith and she wants to get away, but you shoot that, she won't be able to use her Void Walk because it just won't work. And then you have the Death Totem, or the Death Prediction. You know what? English is not my strong suit, but when you do that, essentially it just gives you a second deal of, or a second life essentially. So if you go ahead and die, you'll automatically get sent back to the Death Totem, And if you guys see, I was over on that platform right there, but I was transported back to here because the moment you die in the death totem, you instantly go back to it with only half health and I believe no shield. Here's a greater representation of what his ability does. This happened in a live game. Just kind of have to pay close attention to the bottom where the tactical and ultimates are. And there's like little chains there. I know, very short, but there was no other way I could have shown it. I'm sorry. So now we have the fourth favorite legend, Horizon. Horizon's tactical ability makes it so then you throw down like this little triangle thingy, and it goes a pretty good ways away. You can throw a pretty good amount, but when thrown down, it goes ahead and just lifts you up really high. As you guys can see, I'm nearly at the doors where you spawn at. And their passive is that when you go down, there's not much repercussion, because as you guys know, in Apex there's no really fall damage. So the moment you go ahead and you fall down, you get no repercussion whatsoever. Well, I wouldn't say whatsoever. I guess you get a little repercussion, but I mean, it's whatever. Now, even though I tried this, but at the end of the video, I'll show you a better representation when me and my friend Dalton, which, according to him, the moment he gets a phone, he'll start a YouTube. So I'll kind of keep you guys updated with that. But he helped me earlier with this video, and honestly, like, Horizon is not a bad character if used correctly. I don't use her correctly at all. You can tell any of my friends and cousins I do not use Horizon correctly at all. But this is her ult. She just throws down a black hole, and and enemies and friendlies, including yourself, actually get sucked in the black hole, which is a little scary because with the moment you see that black hole, you're essentially seeing death. So here's Bloodhound's ability a little more wisely. See, I just scanned somebody, so I know where they are. And also this is his passive ability right here. So essentially, you're able to see where they were shot, where an enemy has ran past, reloaded, died, everything. See, I'll go ahead and download, or not download, what the fuck. Killed this guy, barely even making it out of my own life. But see, like, oh yeah, he just somebody just shot a weapon right there, or somebody had just died right here, and under that, it'll even say the age and then how many seconds. It goes up to about 1.5 minutes. So if you like go ahead and thought you seen somebody somewhere and you're Bloodhound, you can just go ahead, look at those little diamonds and see if somebody was actually there or if you're just hallucinating, essentially. Now we will go ahead and see Bloodhound's ultimate in the smoke here. At least a little bit. I know, I'm hot garbage, but I also hate this site, so. See, there's Bangalore smoke right there. And you're able to see her through the smoke, and they are highlighted red. And you have about like 45 seconds or something. Now we have Revenant here. I'm showing his death totem right here. You guys have already seen his main ability. But I know, I suck. I didn't even live through this. But, now there used to be like how far you can travel before it just automatically stops it. But now they just added a time limit. I don't know when they added that feature where there's no time limit and it was just how far you go. I don't know when they added it, but oh well. Oh, I guess you do get to keep your shields. I don't know. But essentially, yeah, it just gives you a second chance at life, so then you don't have to go down. And I know, I'm garbage. Just kind of skip past that. And then here's some Octane action, I guess. Now, I suck with the jump heads. Like, I fell off immediately. But, like, it's just really good to go ahead and, like, if you need to get somewhere, go ahead, use your ability, or your tactical ability, and you're able to get somewhere real fast. Like, let's say your teammate's down, but you're really far behind, you could use his tactical. And also, it only takes like 3 seconds for it to recharge, which is really fast. And if you use them properly, you could actually kind of go ahead and just start bouncing around a little bit around the enemy, pretty much playing Ring Around the Rosie with the enemy, which is pretty cool in my opinion, because then it kind of just gives them a little bit of a chance to kind of live. And look how good my teammate here, I don't even know who this was like a random teammate, but he's pretty lit. He just saved my life. I know, not the best Octane gameplay here, but I mean, it was pretty decent. Okay, like, I just kind of don't want to talk about it. Then we have Horizon. I never got good gameplay with her. I just decided to add this one in because why not? I just suck. Like, this was also like my first couple matches of the day as well. Oh no. Fat rip. But Horizon can be a good character once again if it's in good hands. But like you saw like the little car thingy there just get sucked into the black hole. And that's essentially what happens to enemy players and friendlies. So here's a more more accurate representation of Horizon's abilities. So tactical, you can launch enemies up in the air as well. It's not only friendlies, it's also enemies. So then, like, if they're not expecting it and they just kind of lift it up all the way in the air, you could actually just go ahead and shoot them. I'm trying to wait for one of my friend Dalton here to get over here because he was still trying to get guns and stuff. Like, see, just throw it there, and then if they try to go up and heal, like, yeah, they're not easily spotted at all, but the moment you, like, get a beat on them, then they can be, then Horizon, once they're up there, can be really deadly. But because of, like, that little smoke type action going on there, they also can get, what's it called, like, kind of covered.
Hold on.
But because of that, you could also heal a lot better, because it gives you a little bit of advantage to kind of dodge and stuff from people. See, black hole can be useful the moment they get to it, because then you can just start scanning, or not scanning, hitting them. And it also kind of spots them when they're in the black hole radius as well, as you guys can see right there. It kind of just spots them there, which is really good because it would kind of be hard to see if somebody's in your black hole or not.
Why can't you just die already?
I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm yawning so much, but here's also a good representation of what's going on. I told him to go ahead and put out his grenade smoke launcher thing and activate it, and then it just goes away. So if you guys did enjoy the video, smash the like button. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100 by the end of the year, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.